back again doing some more Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness. This is the post game here, and I have some Shadow Pokemon. I'm trying to raise some money and purify some Pokemon mostly, and working on trades and whatnot. So stay tuned on all of my channels, and we'll see what ends up happening there. Storm, I believe, hits. I don't know if it hits my partner, so I don't want to risk that yet. Go Shadow End. I know Hariyama's more annoying, but okay, fake out, so I'm skipping a turn. That's fun. Thank you, Hariyama. Ah, and of course I missed somehow. That makes totally logical sense. So if you're not familiar with the reverse mode in Shadow Pokemon, reverse mode means your moves are going to do a lot more. And a Shadow move is always super effective against a non-Shadow Pokemon. I do not know why, I just missed twice. Apparently that move has lower accuracy or something is going wrong, because usually it's not that bad. So I'll have to look at that. Okay, Bulk Up. That means his attack and defense are going up. It's time to get rid of him. You always have to wonder what's the next Pokemon coming out. This is the Realgam Tower Coliseum. So I'll explain later what's going on, why I have to do these battles. I'm going to focus at the moment on what I'm doing. So Shadow Break was fine. Shadow End was the one that was missing, correct? So, oh, it's only got 60. Okay, that explains it. Well, I would think I would hit at least one then. Let's just be sure to get rid of Misdreavus here. Also, if you hit the call command, your bar goes down, and your bar there has to do with how close you are to becoming a regular Pokemon again, where you start learning your moves and leveling up and all that kind of stuff. You're gaining experience, but you won't get it until you purify. So definitely we've got two status, Misdreavus and Breloom are definitely Pokemon that can be status. So we can go ahead and get rid of these as quickly as possible. I'm going to go for the Shadow Break, and then I'm going to go for the Psychic on Hariyama. I could have set up a Calm Mind, but I don't feel like wasting the time. We're not in real danger yet. Gardevoir is one of my only Pokemon that is purified on this game, because I traded over pretty much everything else, because mostly I'm just in the process of erasing the save file. But in the meantime, I've got to get some work done on it. So you get your Satanic Inverse Pentagram there, knocks out Hariyama. It's only level 40s right now, so they're not extremely over leveled or anything yet. I'm about to run into a Shadow Pokemon here, is the whole idea, theoretically, of the video. Or at least record until I can get to it, and then try to get that on camera. Because sometimes I'll miss out on it, and I'm like, I need to get whatever I can on camera here. And hopefully the screen and whatnot's looking pretty decent. I'm going to turn the brightness up and see if that matters. I do believe it does affect it. Okay. Hebson. Right, Hebson. So now that he's knocked out, I do not know if Manectric is going to be in hyper mode. I'm going to say probably not. Oh, good old Wobbuffet. If you're not familiar with him, he basically takes hits and pushes back on you, double what you do to him. So you have to be very careful. And he also has Destiny Bond, so he can die when you die. Or he'll kill you when you die. I don't mean to say those words, but I mean knockout, whatever, faint. So Shadow End is actually going to hit the Marshtomp. Should have been a Swampert. Okay. Not a big fan of the Manectric thing, only having those moves, but he was caught at the very end of the game, so you only get 3 moves, and I can't really do anything right now while I'm in here. See, the counter, if I would have done a physical attack, I would have just gotten it back double. So if he would have taken a hit and survived with low health, that would have been the situation. So, super effective on Shedinja. Shedinja is a weird Pokemon where the Wonder Guard, he only has 1 HP ever, but his 1 HP is protected by Wonder Guard that only allows it to be knocked out by a super effective move. And he's a rock, or a fire, I'm sorry, he's a bug and ghost. So rock, fire, I would assume dark, maybe ghost at this point, or super effective. I may be missing some. Maybe poison, maybe flying, I'm not sure. I can't think at this current moment about it. It skips my mind. Yeah, only 60%. The first couple times I did it, I hit though. I didn't realize that it had 60 accuracy. But that's alright. I'm just in the process of uploading a bunch of videos. I've got, basically, I've got a new phone coming here, you know, that I'm testing out. And this camera here that I'm using is my old phone that probably will end up being just a camera or whatever, and then whenever I can get Wi-Fi, I can upload on this. But as for live streaming and that type of stuff, I won't be able to do on this phone. And I'm trying to set up my new phone with all the new stuff and so forth. I need to add my channels and all that. It's just it's a process for sure. And of course, I'm uploading videos as we speak. Got basically 3 right now. To erase, got 2 that I just uploaded, 3 or more that I just uploaded. There's the counter, knocks me out. So I didn't even get my what do you call that? My hyper mode. So I reckon if he is knocked out, you lose your hyper mode. So I could set up Reflect, I could set up Calm Mind, I can do all that kind of stuff. I was thinking just go for the Calm Mind and just bulk for going for more damage. Because defensively, it only helps so much. So Shadow Mist just does effectiveness. Makes me remind me of the Yu-Gi-Oh card Elemental Hero Shadow Mist. Just 1 should be plenty, and then a break should be good to knock him out. I've got more than 10 Shadow Pokemon right now that I'm trying to purify. So until they're purified, you can't trade them off this game. So I'm in the process of doing that. Also, it's a good excuse to battle and you get money for it. So it's kind of just win-win-win. So I went ahead and just battled. Figured that's just the best way to do it. Give me an attempt at catching the Shadow Pokemon. Could be anything, really. I'm missing many Shadow Pokemon right now. Oh, okay. I figured he'd be at the end. So this is where the Shadow Pokemon is going to be. Hopefully the camera will stay running. So this is Wanderer Mirror B. He's like a Michael Jackson impersonator. I don't think either of those are the Shadow Pokemon. The nice thing is it keeps healing you. If it didn't heal you, then there'd be a problem. I don't know why the camera's talking to me, but alright. Let's see what the Shadow Storm does. Okay. That's the strongest move. I don't know if there's recoil damage on any of this stuff. But it's hitting both, so I don't know if it's going to hit my partner. That's what I'm worried about. I actually have a pretty good type matchup. Half would cut everybody down in half. So I prefer not to do that. Typical fake out. Gotta get that in there. I mean, I use it for being a scrub, but it's annoying to run into. It's kind of the point of why I do it. It's a good move. Knockout. Okay, so yeah, big time recoil. Doesn't doesn't tell you that, though. Nose Pass, that might be the shadow Pokemon right there. Mr. Bagel Nose. No. I do believe he's the one in this game that gives you, that has the shadow Nose Pass. So, once you get the shadow Nose Pass caught, I reckon later on he might have this one. I don't know if he has a random team or, kind of what's going on with that. So Nose Pass and Jump Bluff, going for the Solar Beam. What's the Solar Beam going to do? Knock out Manectric. Okay. Okay. Let's go Tauros a chop. So yeah, you're kind of stuck for a while. You don't have any new moves coming and whatnot. So I know you've made it this far into the video, or you scrolled through and got to this point. This right here, I need to explain what a shadow Pokemon actually is, how to get shadow Pokemon. So what you do is you're catching people's Pokemon. You actually physically, in a battle, you throw a Pokeball and catch it. Which I don't have a whole lot of Pokeballs either, so that's another fun little situation here. Of course, you gotta get one last Solar Beam in. That figures. Down goes Electabuzz. Saving Swallow and Gardevoir for later. And both my static Pokemon are knocked out. The Shadow Rush didn't do a whole lot because he must have a ton of defense. I think Tauros might have a minus attack nature. That's not really ideal, but it's how the cookie crumbles. Shadow and down, hold, panic. Down, hold, and panic. And 2060 can cause confusion. That's kind of cool. You don't get to keep any of these moves once they're purified, so I mean, kind of nice to use them while you have them though. Shadow Rush. And that's annoying. He should have been knocked out last turn. Oh, I totally forgot he had a grass type out there. I just connected the dots when he used Solar Beam. Oh yeah, that is going to hurt. If he has a rock type, I have to hold off on Swellow would make the most sense. For sure. Shadow Rush. Usually Mirror B has like water and grass types, especially on Coliseum. There's a Sudowoodo that he had on Coliseum, Shadow Pokemon. Oh, thank you for earthquaking your own guy. My defense isn't very good, so I can't really take that too well. Come on, knock him out, knock him out. That's way too much to ask, but it would be nice. It'd be nice if I had a Solar Beam, because I could just use it now. That's why I'm not huge on the Sunny Day idea. It's okay, but it's not the greatest thing ever. Let's see how many revives I have, because that's what's really going to come down to what I do here. I have enough here, so I think I'm just going to reflect and heal would make the most sense. Reflect and heal. Because I want to start psychicking. But for the time being, I'm going to reflect and try to block out some earthquakes and stuff. Oh, there's Thunderwave, of course. Doesn't that figure? It's not ideal, for sure. Okay. Next Pokemon is going to be the Shadow Pokemon, so if I can knock out the Nose Pass, we can finally get to our intended purpose here. Okay, down goes Nose Pass. Now, the Shadow Pokemon's going to have to take a hit from Tauros. Mr. Mime, okay. I think that's a pretty defensive Pokemon. Psychic type. Okay, that worked kind of nice. Oh, you have Counter. That's attractive. And by attractive, I mean not attractive at all. So I'm thinking it's time to revive. For sure. Shadow Storm. That hits both opponents. Yeah, my Tauros is looking like it's a plus defense minus attack or something. His attack is fairly low, but his defense is a lot higher than I'm used to seeing on plus attack Tauros. Or not even plus attack, just any other Tauros. Of course, plus attack or plus speed is what you're wanting. Theoretically, is how I do mine. I can go for a Psychic, and that's not going to be too big of a problem. Go ahead and try to heal up. Electabuzz. Okay, Psychic. Satanic Inverse Pentagram. Gotta get that agenda in there. Gotta normalize that. I don't know if the Reflect is still up. I'm gonna assume it is. Go ahead and heal up Gardevoir some more. Could have just maxed out his healing. Tauros, I don't really want to attack with. One, it's paralyzed. Two, it could do some major damage. Okay, it still has me in Moo Milk range. Go for the Psychic. Reverse Pentagram. Okay, he's on yellow now. It's probably okay to start throwing some balls at him. So now the special defense is down and my Reflect is down. So I'm going to go ahead and start throwing the balls, because why not? You can every turn, so might as well give it a chance every time. Nope. Oh, almost got a double knockout there. Okay. Electabuzz would be nice if you got static paralysis. Since you don't want to, then it is what it is here. Right. Tauros, you're mostly just there to throw balls and heal anyways. Give you another ball here. See what we can do. Okay. And there we go. There's Mr. Mime. All ours. Now you get to go in the box and take more time for me to move everything over. At least it's out of the way. So I got done what I was looking to do there. And then I have one more battle. Sunny Day. Let's see if Sunny Day is relevant to battle. Yeah, you can see that. Just looking something up here. Oh, excuse me. Okay. Shadow Storm definitely does recoil. Shadow End, I believe, is recoil. 60 like 60%, yeah, 60% accuracy and what else? Recoil. Yikes. I don't think either of them are particularly threatening at the moment. Shadow Break. Down goes Tropius. That's what we like to see. And what's next? Just ready to be done with this since it's the final battle. Get on with the rest of what I'm doing here. Okay, down to 2. Nuzleaf might have Fake Out. He does, of course. Takes the hit, flinches. Very close. Okay, fortunately he's knocked out. Break and end. Just kind of being meticulous here about all this. Usually I run through these pretty quickly, but I had to slow down for the shadow Pokemon. Try to show things off, maybe, you know, it being slower for the camera is okay. Eruption, I think that's usually best used before you lose a lot of HP. Yeah, so that's not going to do a whole ton of good. This should be the last turn, I would hope. I haven't played this save file in a while, so I didn't really know what I was getting into, but I had very, very limited options here. I do have money coming here for it that I can use on the colognes, and the colognes slowly purify the Pokemon. So that would be a good start. Whoever I want to purify might be Manectric, considering it only has 3 moves, and the one does recoil. 8,500, 19, I believe that is Rain Dance or sunny day. There's a spot monitor, so I've got wild Pokemon to chase after. Giga Drain, okay. Frankly, don't have a grass type. Don't know what other Pokemon can learn it that I have. $8,500. It's not a ton. Get me maybe 5 colognes. And I was thinking about just spamming out battles and stuff. That's kind of what I was doing when I had time. But it's also kind of like, I'm trying to see how to word this. I have 36 already. Instead of just battling, at least when Miror B shows up, it gives me an excuse to battle. I also was thinking before I bought all the dang